Welcome to MakeThisJewelry.com. This is a short video to show you the method that I'll be using to teach through the videos that I make. You'll just see some of the excerpts that I've selected from the Moonstar ring, and you'll get a pretty good idea of how I teach. And if you have questions or anything, you can always write to me. The charts and any other information that you're going to need to make whatever piece you're working on will be provided for you. Like in this case with a Moonstar ring, you'll get a chart for the sizing and a number of other things. Anyway, this is just the short little clips to give you some idea how the videos will be presented. So enjoy them. First, I have a chart to show you here. This indicates the size of the ring that this much wire will produce. So if you have, in this case we're going to use 12 gauge wire to make this ring, a Moonstar ring. It's a one turn, it's very simple, somewhat adjustable, and it's a very popular ring because it is somewhat adjustable. And the Moonstar never seemed to go out of fashion. Okay, so now we'll go to our next step. I angle my hammer slightly so that I hammer the end of the wire a little more than the rest of it. So it ends up with a shape that kind of pairs out. You'll see in a minute here. I also kind of feather as I go up on the wire and hammer lighter and lighter, so that it doesn't flatten it as much, yet it makes a smooth transition. Something you might notice also is that if your hammer is slightly off one way or the other, left or right, what's going to happen is the wire will begin to bend. If you hammer on this side of the wire, it'll bend like this, like it's starting to do slightly right now. And if you hammer on this side, it'll bend the other way. So in this case, if I hammer more on the left side, it'll correct that slight curve that's beginning to develop. Okay. This is a leather mallet, actually rawhide. And the reason I use rawhide is because I'm going to be hammering on the surface that's the final surface. And I don't want to damage it. And rawhide will shape it without putting any marks on it. I'll show you. Okay, you can see here I started to shape the ring. No marks on it. So now I'll take it and I'll start on the other end, the star. This was the moon, now we'll do the star side. I just take the wire, set it down, hammer, and then slowly rotate it so it kind of gets sucked right into the hammer and mandrel space. Okay, we're done, except for the fact that it's a little bit dirty because it has polishing compound on it, just like my hands. So we'll take a cloth and clean all of the polishing compound off of it. And there it is.